childhood education has the possibility to nurture caring, capability, and responsible future citizens. That's why new national education policy is launched in India with the ratio of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. 5 means now nursery, KG1, KG2, first and second are grouped into one category, and it is very, very important for parents to give them foundation, kindergarten teaching to the children. Most of the parents think that we are not giving children, we are not taking admissions in kindergarten, we are not sending children in nurseries or preschools. They directly, take admissions in first, but that is totally wrong. They are spoiling their future of their children. So that's why new policy has been launched with the ratio of 5. It is compulsory now to give each and every child early childhood education. Next slide, please. We are going to talk in detail about what is early childhood education, which deal with physical development, cognitive development, social emotional development, and language development. Next slide, please. And now, please, all of you get ready to chat. I want to see your answers in the chat box. My question is, can anybody tell me over here, what do you mean by holistic? What do you mean by holistic? Please use your chat box and write the answers. What do you mean by holistic? Can anybody here tell me? All around development. All right. Anybody else? All right. All round development again. All right. So I'll tell you. It refers to human development that is meant to involve all body part of a person. If I talk about, yeah, physical cognitive is a part of holistic development. I am asking here, what is holistic? The word, what do you mean by word holistic? The word holistic means holiness, whole person from head to toes, development of a person starting from the head till toes. All right, next slide, please. Holistic development, as we talked about physical, cognitive, social, emotional, language, expect now in detail. Physical development comprises of fine and gross motor skills, hand-eye coordination, balancing, build sensory capabilities, and it's all about muscle movements. Then cognitive development is all about brain, thinking, problem solving, understanding of concepts, relating, remembering. The things which are done through brain is all about cognitive development. Social emotional development is development of all areas, understanding, expressing emotions and feeling. Build confidence and curiosity and healthy social relationship. When a person feels gestures, through gestures, express something, that's all about social emotional development. Then language development, brain develops rapidly, stimulates sight, sound and speech, patterns, start with small words and move on to complex sentences. Here we can say children knows phonic sounds, then they blend and segment the letters and also develop listening, speaking, reading and writing skills. Now, next slide, please. All right. So here we are going to have a warm-up activity. I request Asna ma'am to please stop share and I request everyone to please come on the screen. Open your videos and please come on the screen. We are going to have a warm-up activity. Yes, please get ready to do warm-up activity. Everybody, I want everyone to be on the screen. Please come on. We all are role models for our children, and we should be get ready to do the activity. Please come on the screen, everybody.
We
Thank
have
you so
Miss
much.
Amira as a risk taker, then Miss Roberts is also there. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Miss Roberts. Thank you, you are a risk taker. Can we have some more videos
Yes,
on? Yes, Deniza.
Yes,
Thank you so
Miss
much.
Roberts.
Looking
thank you so
great.
much.
Thank you.
So,
Please, I
Sumaya, you
request.
can start with these three,
All right.
risk
Huh,
takers,
they are
and
the risk
others will
takers.
join, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
We trust them.
All right. So what we are going to do? We are going to do a fun activity. All right. So here you have to follow my commands. We are going fast, slow, and fast. Okay. Touch your eyes. Faster. Touch your eyes. Touch your nose. Touch your cheeks. Touch your ears. Touch, touch your ears. Touch your shoulders. Touch your head. Touch your knees. Head. Touch your knees. Touch your ankle. All right. Now slow. Touch your arms. Touch your skin. Touch your shoulders. All right. Now again faster. Touch your legs. Touch your nails. Touch your fingers. Touch your knee. Touch your stomach. Again touch your lips. Good. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Asna ma'am, kindly share the screen. Good job. If you have, my dear participants, if you have paper or pen with you, I request you all to kindly scribble something on the sheet. Kindly scribble it. Take a sheet or draw something. Yeah, scribble it. Scribble it. Yeah, very good. Thank you so much, ma'am. Jay, ma'am, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, all right. Thank you, thank you. Now, next slide, please, ma'am. Just in a few minutes, what we have developed fine motor skills, and also scribbling it, we develop fine motor and also gross motor skills. Now we are going to talk about in detail what is fine motor skills. Fine motor skills are the development of small skills in our hands and wrists. The ability to grip, grasp, and manipulate objects with the muscles in the thumb, index, and middle fingers of the hand, which means if you are using thumb, index, and middle finger to make a tripod gripping. Guide your child to use tripod grip, only it will help him or her to develop letter and good writing skills. Early years teacher, it is very important to keep in mind this gripping while the child writes because it is the foundation years and it enables the fingers of the children to move freely and form letters properly. So we should keep in mind tripod gripping. Now, fine motor activities help children to improve hand-eye coordination, builds confidence, and are the building blocks of fine motor magic. What is magic? If a child does anything on their own, the spark he feels in his eyes give him the praise, appreciation that I have done that task. The creation of wonders, which gives children satisfaction and makes them proud that they have done it themselves. Dear educator, according to Montessori methodology, never help a child with a task at which he feels he can succeed. When children are able to do things for themselves, it increases their self belief, self confidence, and self esteem. Some children are good at fine motor skills and some are good at gross motor skills. You also just did the activity comprises of gross and fine. Some was interested while doing gross motor enhancements and some was interested and doing fine motor skills and some was hiding behind the camera. No issues. Never judge children. Just let them give their space and do their things. Next slide, please. These are some tools of fine motor skills. Next slide, ma'am. Yeah, these are the tools which are used for fine motor enhancement. Next slide. Yes. Now this is gross motor skill. Gross motor skills are the ability that allow children to do things that involve using the large muscles in the arms and legs to complete whole body movements. Whole body large muscles are developed through gross motor skills. Gross motor skills include balancing, coordination, body awareness, and physical strength. Next slide, please. Yeah. Gross motor skills are divided into two parts, locomotor skills and object control skills. Locomotor skills moves the body from one place to another, means running, jumping, swimming. And object control skills are the movement skills that require an ability to handle an object. Object like if we are playing throw and catch or kicking, so we need a ball to control. Alright, this is object control skills. Next slide, please. So these are some objects, tools of cross motor. Now get ready to chat. Next slide, please. Here I am going to give you a situation. Listen to me very carefully. Using current situation of COVID-19, you all get to know that school is shutting down for some months and you have to take classes or you have to work from home. So now here in the chat box, you have to mention your three favorite things you will be carrying with you or you will be taking with you from your classrooms. Kindly write your answers in the chat box. What are the three special things you are going to carry with you all time? Like, I love to carry, whenever I am teaching my children, I love to carry my teaching aids, my creative teaching aids, my flashcards, my lesson plans. Now it's up to you. Please write down in the chat box what do you like to carry with you. Okay, teaching aids. Very good. I want your answers, please. If you will take time, then we won't be able to proceed further. All right, crayons, lovely. And what more? Okay, you love to carry your books. All right, very well. And all right, chemicals. Wow, that's lovely. Books and teaching manuals, activity kits. Wow, colors, wonderful, wonderful. Whiteboard, flashcard, books, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. My handmade notes and teaching aids, flashcards, lovely, lovely, very good. Next slide, please. Manipulatives, wonderful, very good. All right. So I can read so many answers over here. Thank you so much for your participation. So through this ice break, what we have developed? We have developed our cognitive skills. How? We were thinking what we should carry, we were relating, we were involving, we were reasoning, we were remembering, as in using our brain. So here, there are four stages of cognitive development. First is sensory motor, which helps child to develop from birth to 2 years. They understand world through senses and actions. Then pre-optional development, which take place from 2 years to 7 years. They understand world through language and mental images. Then concrete, optional, operational, 7 to 12 years, understand world through logical thinking and categories, and formal. From 12 years onwards, they understand world through hypothetical thinking and scientific reasoning. Next slide, please. Social and emotional learning. Social and emotional learning helpful in children develop their responsible decision making. They develop children over here think constructive. They make their choices about personal and social behaviors. Also think critical, ethical, create relationship skills, enhance social awareness, showing understanding empathy, develop self-management, managing emotions and behaviors, and self-awareness, recognizing one's emotion and values. Next slide, please. Now, what is language development? Third part of holistic development. Language development, it develops understanding of letters A to Z, create knowledge of phonic sounds, how the letter form sounds, like what is the sound of letter A, B, B, C, K, like this. L1 and L2, L1, language 1 is the mother tongue, and L2 is the language which we give to children, like English, Marathi, whatever, the school follows, Hindi, Urdu, whatever. Also enhance listening, speaking, reading, writing. First children listen, then speak, then read, and then write. Yeah, correct. Language of instruction. And develop vocabulary. Also understand numeracy skills, deals with numbers, patterns, shapes, sorts, and classify. So here, my dear educators, thank you so much for being so active participants. Now here we are going to take a break of 5 minutes and we are going to back after just 5 minutes. Okay, so you have to join the class, our webinar at 5:05. Thank you so much, everybody. Please come back after 5 minutes. Thank you so much. You can log in to the